So these are the training grounds. The atmosphere here feels different compared to the rest of Vicent.
It's just a nicer name for a place where people go to fight.
So, it's still a good way for us to test our strength. Stop sweating the small stuff.
No choice!
You got spirit! Go to hell!
Megasonic Thrust! I'm not done!
Die!
You're fit! I won't show you any mercy! Here I come!
Take that!
Pierce! Here I come! It's on!
Take that!
Not today!
Damn it!
Megasonic Thrust! Strike! Raining Slash!
Take that!
Lightning Thrust! Be still! Raining Slash!
Take that!
Take this! You're finished!
Take that!
Lightning Thrust! Raining Slash! Blew away! No escape!
Take that!
You're mine! Blew away! Damn, this one's all mine!
You're mine!
Ignite! Blew away! Take this! It's over! Megasonic Thrust! Megasonic Thrust! Blew away! Pierce!
Blow him down! Go to hell!
Megasonic Thrust! Raining!
Fire
Try
back!
harder! My turn! My turn! Blow away! This one's all mine! Burn! I'm not done! You're finished! Blow away! Here I come! Fall back! Pierce! Engage! Megasonic Thrust! It's over!
Fire in the
Lightning
hole!
Thrust! Take this!
Fall back!
Raining Slash!
a breeze. Get in, get out.
This one's all mine.
Hey, when did I get so popular? Flying freak!
Eat
Just
dirt.
sit still!
Shield, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right, next one!
Already on!
It's over.
Do it!
Now I'm in the groove!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished.
Now!
Here.
Eat this! That freaking does it! Eat this! I'll end you!
Astral Art.
That's my cue!
Now you see what I can do!
Shut him down.
Leon, astral energy! Full throttle!
Now.
Into the shadows!
Dragon down. Lock
If
it.
it's in the sky, it's mine!
Huh?
Take target! I never miss!
Glimmer dragon! Do it!
Here I come.
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
This one's all mine. Here.
I'm on it!
Hurricane.
Do it!
Glacial spear! Here's evil! The wind! Freeze laser!
All good things
Take
come
it.
next.
Here.
No more playing nice!
Blow away.
Let me help!
Megasonic thrust.
Freaking does it!
You're mine. Blow away.
You make quick work of us! Want me to take a big slump though? Just pointing it out!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. Will this help?
Here I come.
Swallow dance!
Healing circle!
Thanks.
Take care of this! Did you just tell me? Yes. I need you, remember?
Right.
Raining slash. Here I come.
Photon blast!
We did it.
Alright,
Now.
it's
You're mine. Take this. Megasonic thrust. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno. Not a chance.
I'm on!
Megasonic thrust.
Hurricane!
Thrust.
All good things come next.
Megasonic thrust.
Now you see what I can do!
Raining slash. Remove.
astral energy!
Say no more.
We've reached our destination.
Looks like Dahnans are working in the quarry.
Let's go check it out.
So, do any of you know anything about Lord Dohalim?
I think I remember hearing something back in Sislodan about how he fights using a rod.
A rod?
I don't know the details, but from what I gather, he swings a long rod around and uses it to stab and smack people from afar. I think there's also something he does with, like, trees or grass or something? I forget.
Grass?
Bear in mind that Eldamenencia harvests Earth astral energy. It would be no surprise for him to have some sort of control over plants.
So basically the point is we know nothing about the guy. Wish we weren't going in completely blind.
Stay sharp. We're going in.
I'm sorry. I'm not feeling well today. Could I please take the day off?
Oh, that's terrible. Rest up and try not to strain yourself. I'll let the others know.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I need something to eat. Everybody seems so happy working here.
And it seems like the soldiers are there to actually protect them rather than keep an eye on them.
I don't get it. How can it be like this?
Halt! I presume you're Alphen, of Orbis Calaglia? I'm Captain Kisara of the Eldemenencia Guard.
Just Kisara? No last name would make you a Dahnan.
So it does. Is that a problem?
The guard. Wait, so you're saying the Lord of Eldemenencia has Dahnans protecting him?
In this country, Dahnan guardsmen aren't unusual. Everyone who enlists does so of their own free will.
She sounds like she's serious, Alphen.
That makes no sense. Don't your people remember 7 years ago?
Wouldn't you be grateful if you were finally allowed to live as a free person? And for my part, there is no greater honor than being chosen to serve His Excellency, Lord Dohalim. I feel no shame. But all of that aside, I came seeking you, Alphen, at Lord Dohalim's behest. He wishes an audience with you.
With us?
Indeed. He awaits you at Autolina Palace. That is, if you choose to accept. I am here only as a messenger, not a kidnapper. Your reply?
All right. We'll meet your lord.
Very well. I shall return and deliver your acceptance. Please don't keep him waiting too long.
Before you go, what lies beyond this point?
A quarry manned by Dahnan laborers.
Nothing else?
There's a Dahnan medical facility for the severely ill at the back. However, for sanitation reasons, it's kept off limits, even to guardsmen.
That was odd. Why do you think this Dohalim would want to see us?
It's probably a trap.
Still, they already know we're here. Not like we can start being stealthy now. We might as well listen to what he has to say.
Hey, are you sure about going? What if it's a trap?
That's no reason to back out now.
Law's right. I get your concern, but we should buckle down.
Whew. I don't sense any more enemies.
I guess that towering structure at the center is the palace.
You think it's dangerous to go inside?
It's not a question of danger. We're going inside regardless.
I just don't get it. The Dahnans have endured years of suffering. How could they just turn around and trust the Renans all of a sudden?
Yeah, I've been wondering the same thing. but I guess they must have a pretty good reason, right?
Like what? What could erase 300 years of pain and suffering?
Maybe it's precisely because they suffered for so long that they see Dohalim as something of a savior.
Hey, whose side are you on here, Alphen?
Relax, Rinwell. All I'm saying is that we shouldn't jump to assumptions about these people until we know more about the situation.
I just don't get it.
That Kisara woman. She sounded pretty smug about serving Dohalim, didn't she?
She still has a Renan for a boss. How is that any different from being a slave?
Renan society is a meritocracy. To us, it's seen as natural that those who sit at the top rule over the rest.
It's the same old wall as the rest of Dahna at the end of the day, just with a different coat of paint.
I guess it can change people's attitudes if they can at least serve someone they respect.
But they're still being deceived. It's obvious that's what's happening.
On the one hand, her loyalty really did seem to be genuine. But on the other hand, Calaglia had its fair share of Dahnans who just accepted Renan rule because it was all they'd ever known. With that in mind, it can be hard to tell if her loyalty truly came about on its own, or if it's just the result of years of subjugation.
Who knows? It might clear some things up if we hear what Dohalim has to say.
Yeah, you're right. Let's make our way to the palace.
Hey!
Pretty fancy place they got here.
There's no way this isn't a trap.
Your guest, my lord.
Thank you, Kisara. You're the wielder of the blazing sword, the liberator of Calaglia. You do dress humbly for someone of such grandeur. But where are my manners? I am the ruler of Elda Menencia. I'm Lord Dohalim Ilkaris.
If you know who we are, then you know how strange it is to invite us into your palace.
I thought I'd clear up your misconceptions before things could escalate. What do you say? You did come here to defeat me, did you not?
Perhaps, and what if we did? Are you planning to fight us here?
I don't think that will be necessary. After all, I imagine you've taken in a fair amount of his scent by this point. Have you come across even one slave being abused? Soldiers killing for sport? Suffering of any form? I would hazard that you have not. For I have liberated Menencia from its suffering and brought joy to its people. But if these results are not enough to stay your sword, I commend you for your boldness, but it won't work on me. Still, your would-be assassination cannot go unpunished.
Alphen!
Fair enough. Allow me to host you for dinner. We shall continue our talk then. Kelzelik,
Yes, my lord.
please escort our guests if you would be so kind.
As you wish, sire.
That's what you get for being so careless.
What I get? What were you thinking attacking him on your own?
What are you upset about? Our whole goal is supposed to be overthrowing the Lords. Remember?
He could have been hurt.
And it wouldn't have been the first time either. What's gotten into you?
Hey, you do know that Alphen is really just worried about you, right?
He's worried?
I mean, that's what it looked like to me. But maybe not.
It pains me to see that Renan cuisine isn't to your liking. I asked my chefs to prepare only the finest delicacies available. 2 wasted opportunities.
Why did you set the Dahnans here free when you took over?
But you are mistaken. You see, I may rule single-handedly, but on my own, even I cannot change the order of things. But what is within my power is the welfare of the people. The fostering of a mutual respect among the classes. This I can change.
Sounds a lot like the Dahnans are still oppressed, if you ask me.
Only in the sense they continue to serve as laborers, yes. However, I assure you they are fairly compensated for their efforts. This harmony we strive for is the current pinnacle of Renan-Dahnan coexistence.
Harmony and coexistence between the Renans and the Dahnans.
What about the crown contest? This doesn't exactly make you a shoo-in.
And yet, the Dahnans here are even more productive than when they used to face daily lashings. In any case, the crown contest is of little importance to me, and even less to Eldam and Encia. You see, I have no interest in becoming sovereign.
Stop this! Please! It's over! Stop!
How could you? I
It is not by choice that one assumes the throne of a realm. But sovereign is a different matter entirely. I have no interest in playing their game.
Are you saying you'll withdraw from the contest?
I guess if you don't plan to ascend the throne, there's not much reason to harvest energy from Dahnans, is there?
Let the ambitious fight it out amongst themselves. All I care for is maintaining peace throughout my realm.
So what? Your personal desires are all that matter to you?
Take a look in the mirror. I may not play their games, but you have outright betrayed your own. You've torn down 2 of my fellow lords. What precisely is your aim? Spare me your answer. I care not for your reasons. Suffice it to say, I will not impede you. That said, should you threaten the peace of my realm, I will respond. I suggest you conclude your business and leave Menancia at your earliest convenience. Kelzelik. Our guests depart. Please see to their lodgings for the night.
I shall arrange for rooms for you all at a local inn. It is a short ways down the road. You may stay there for the night, after which I suggest you promptly make your departure.
Damn, look at how ritzy this place is. How many rooms do you think it's got?
Don't you think you're being a little too relaxed? They could strike at any moment.
If they were going to attack us, they would have done it already.
So you're the blazing sword of Calaglia now, huh? Come to think of it, I remember Ganabelt calling you that too.
Yeah, you're getting to be pretty famous among the lords.
Yeah, and that's not a good thing either.
What do you mean? That's something you should be proud of, if anything, Alphen. They're scared of you, man. You're a real badass.
It's not as simple as that, Law. The more well-known he is, the more people might come after him.
No, that's not what I'm worried about.
It isn't?
When people call me that, it feels like there's something hanging over me that shouldn't be there. It's hard to put into words, but it's something that doesn't feel like a part of me. Something I can't let be a part of me. Or else.
Well, I still think it's pretty amazing, but that's just me.
Do you really think we should trust accommodations from a Renan lord? How do we know it's safe?
Like we have any other choice. We can't go and set up camp outside of town at this hour.
Honestly, I'd still take that over staying here. What if they try to kill us in our sleep?
I doubt that's the case. His best chance to kill us would have been back at the palace. His true intentions aside, for now, at least we're in his good books.
Then we probably shouldn't test his patience. Let's find that inn and check in.
Interesting. All we ever got was a tattered blanket, a rock-hard bed, and well past its prime food.
What are you talking about?
What we got for our slave labor back in Calaglia. As you can tell, it wasn't much at all. Here, the Dahnans get the same basic amenities, but the quality is way better than anything we were given. Hell, apparently they even get time off to do what they want. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure how to take all this in.
Could it be that things were simply harsher in Calaglia compared to everywhere else?
It was the same in Cyslodia, too. Our buildings and clothing were equipped to handle the cold, but that was the only difference. Working the floodlights was a form of punishment, so we didn't really get rewarded for anything that we did.
Yeah, you could be assigned to fix food or make daily necessities too, but when all was said and done, most of that stuff went to the Renans. There wasn't much in the way of compensation for any of that, so I'd say that Cyslodia and Calaglia were both pretty awful.
Then Elda really is unusual.
To say the least. Hell, I might even go so far as to call it crazy. But the fact remains, Dahnans aren't free here.
Yeah, no matter how happy they look, they're still slaves.
I don't even know what to think right now. This is all way too much to deal with. It's giving me a headache. So that was Lord Dohalim, huh? He sure is something. Definitely not like the other lords we've met up until now.
At first, he sounded like just some snobby royal, but he immediately shut down Shion's surprise attack. He's tougher than he looks.
Definitely. After all, he's a lord for a reason.
The food was pretty damn good, too.
Why are you two complimenting him? You just said it yourself, Alphen. He's a Renan lord.
Yeah, but he didn't act hostile towards us.
You're reading him wrong. He's acting indifferent. He's attempting to keep some distance between himself and everyone else. It's obvious.
What are we going to do then? Vicente seems to be legit peaceful. Are we just gonna do as he says and leave things be?
I'm not entirely sure. For now, I think it would be best for us to rest at the inn and think about our options.
Welcome, fair travelers. Lord Dohalim's retainer told us to expect you. It is an honor for you to stay with us. Please, make yourselves comfortable.
This is better than I expected.
Hmm?
The room. It's nice.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It is pretty nice.
You okay, La? You're a million miles away.
Nah, it's weird. I felt strange ever since we arrived here. Can't seem to shake it. Maybe it's something about this place.
You're just tired. I'm feeling pretty sluggish myself.
You too?
Seriously, you two? A word to the wise, our work here is far from over. Get yourselves together.
Sorry, but I need to call it a day. Let's meet back here tomorrow morning and see where things go from there. Sound good?
Sure, but keep an eye out for anything strange, okay? We still don't know how safe this place really is. Are you two feeling any better?
Yeah, a good night's sleep seems to have done the trick.
I wonder why we felt so out of it. You think it might have been because of all the food we ate?
You don't think they slipped something into our food, do you? That must be it.
If they were making an attempt on our lives, we'd know it by now. Though, on the other hand, they could be warning us off.
Come to think of it, you didn't eat anything at the meal, Rinwell. Aren't you starving?
Oh, I made myself something later.
You missed out. That was some mighty fancy grub they served yesterday.
What? And give the enemy a chance to poison me too? Are you crazy?
What's the big deal? Shion ate it too, remember? And we both tried the same stuff.
Well, maybe they laced it with poison that's only harmful to Dahnans, hmm?
That's enough, Rinwell.
A cat? Where'd it come from?
There's something on its collar. Hold on a sec.
I think it's trying to lead us somewhere.
I'm gonna follow it.
Hey! Where do you think you're going?
Stay close. We're gonna lose it.
What's gotten into you, Law?
This might be the lead we've been waiting for.
Seriously?
Yeah. Some people train animals to act as messengers. They don't attract attention, see?
And you think that someone might be using that cat? To reach out and send us a message or something?
I could be wrong, but it's possible.
I'm impressed. I would never have thought of that.
I should know. We used to use them in Cyslodia.
She's so adorable.
You say something?
So, that black cat, do you think it works for someone?
I'm sure it does. It wouldn't try to lead us around like that if somebody didn't train it to.
I wouldn't know. I've never had one myself. If I did, it'd probably try to eat poor Hootle.
I wonder who they are, though. I doubt this is Dohalim's work.
Yeah, he has no reason to do this. Although we can't rule out that it might be one of his lackeys either.
You think one of his subordinates is up to something?
That Dohalim guy is a pretty unusual character for a Renan, let alone for a lord. It's hard for me to imagine that they all agree with what he's doing. Maybe one of them plucked up the courage to go rogue.
Well, let's head further in. I'd like to figure out at least one of the mysteries of this place.
Where do you think it's trying to lead us?
Who knows? We should hurry. We don't want to lose it.
Whoever came up with this is pretty damn clever.
Yeah, it just looks like an ordinary cute cat.
We lost sight of the cat.
After the chase it's led us on, there's gotta be something up ahead.
Let's go farther in.
I get that underground forests aren't exactly something you see every day. But I really could have done without any Zeugles running around.
You said it. I get the city up top surrounded by castle walls. But now I won't be able to sleep easy knowing they're lurking underneath.
You have nothing to fear. Zeugles work for the Renans. There might be strays out here, but the other Zeugles won't let them get close.
Using Zeugles to keep watch over their own kind, huh? That would explain why we're not seeing any guards.
Yeah, which makes it that much easier for someone to hide around here, too.
Ah! Sorry, Shion. My foot slipped. Are you all right?
I should be asking you. What am I saying? Of course you're okay. It's easy to forget sometimes. If anybody else had been in your place, they'd be howling right about now.
Huh? Oh, right. You mean your thorns. Yeah, I'm, no worse for wear over here. Again, sorry for brushing you like that without warning.
Well, just be careful. Hey, Alphen?
Hmm?
Forget it. It's nothing. I'm sorry to bother you.
Oh, okay.
What's with those two?
Out of our way!
You're mine! Hit!
We're on the top field!
It's over! Go down!
Annihilation! Whatever you do, just stay away from the fort! Don't mind if I do! Annihilation! Magnify and red! Raging cascade!
An astral art?
That's my cue!
Shut him down! Dazzle!
Shining supernova!
Megasonic thrust!
Banana
Raining slash!
Easy peasy, huh, Hootle?
I'll help you keep a wide berth.
This should make for some good weapon crafting material.
The reason the trees around here are so big is because of astral energy, right?
It's possible, but give them enough time and trees can get pretty big on their own without any extra help.
Here, let me help. Go down! Raging Burning strike! Looks like it could be worth something. Get lost!
Armor won't save you! Sword Ring Alpha! First strike! Renans slash!
Raging storm!
Eagle fly! This one's gonna be tough!
Razor cyclone!
It's over! I'm on it!
Annihilation!
Freaking does it!
Dance in the wind!
You made quick work!
Want me to pick up your slack then?
Just pointing it out.
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over...
Stop memorizing my move!
No choice.
Raging cascade! If it's in the sky, it's leaving now! Up and in! Let's go! Raging cascade!
Be careful, everyone.
In here!
This one isn't normal.
Not on my watch! I'm on a roll!
Swallow dance!
Your power is a spectacle to behold. I'm not trying to be dramatic with it. Still, it's a part of you. Embrace it.
Do it!
One last one! Lightning! Leave the enemy's arc to me.
No complaints here!
Raging cascade! With this, I can become even stronger.
Phew, what a rush.
This will be a delicious piece of cake. Here goes.
pinch, just say the word.
Almost some astral energy!
Say no more.
You sure showed them.
All in a day's work.
Careful. We don't want to fall here.
Yeah, I doubt anyone would hear if we even called for help.
I don't think people flattened into pancakes can call for help anyway. Little help! Sealed!
Come one, come all.
Armor won't save you!
This'll cut your maybe!
Where
are you going? They may look cute and stuff, but they're vicious!
What if they just sit still?
Sion, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done! Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the sun.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Tempest Toss!
I can feel my precision improving. I found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
Be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Air thrust! Dance in the wind!
Hurricane strike!
We are freaking invincible!
Thousand and the others truly are strong. What about me? Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Smash you! I'm on a
Don't
roll
mind if I
now!
do. Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Here goes! There's... More where that came from.
Gotta break through! You're mine! Ignite!
I never miss.
Storm! You're mine! Mirage! Here I come! I'll take you all on!
Lost. Demon's descent.
Flashing fang!
Easy. Way to go.
Hurricane thrust!
Now I'm in the groove!
So those are Dahnan astral arts. Huh. This is barely target practice.
Then why bother fighting them?
Because I certainly won't run away from a battle.
Looks like we won.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
In here!
I can carve through armor.
Sleep now! That's more where that came from! Air thrust is mine! Bullseye! Healing circle!
Hold nothing back! I owe you one.
Radiant storm! I'm like burning strike! Glacial spear! Here's the evil! Raging storm! Strong freeze blaster! Here's another! We're in the home stretch, guys! What she said? Eyes on the prize! That focus goes double for you, Law.
Me? How come I get singled out?
Air thrust! Here's another!
Really do it. Gotta be quick, or I'll take them all myself. Check out these biceps. Pretty glorious, right?
Why are guys...
No backing down!
Glacial sleep now! Here's the evil! This is coming handy! Here's the blah blah blah! Sleep now! Here's heavy help! First aid! Raging cascade! Mega red!
Finish it!
Law! Demon's descent!
Flashing fang!
Easy! Way to go! Annihilation! Mega red! In the wind! Air thrust! Here goes!
Swallow dance!
Setting on circle! Here goes!
It's over! Great!
What's this doing here?
Little help!
Armor won't save you!
Art Emperor coming through! Reload! Where are you going? Air thrust! Dance to the wind! Elton! Astral energy!
Say no more.
I still got a ways to go.
That equipment should come in handy.
Everywhere you look, it's nothing but green, green, and more green.
Just like Calaglia. Rock's rock.
Gotta break through.
Dance in the wind!
They got me flanked!
Not in your dreams! Dance in the wind! I'll heal you all! Feel! Get out of there together! Magic is there! Sleep now! Well, we're on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me. Take that! Bullseye! Steering flare! Dance in the wind! Where are you going? Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust!
Demon's descent! Flashing fang!
So, did you like my boost art?
Yeah, it was off the charts. I think the animals back at the ranch should be all grown up by now.
This might go well in that new recipe.
Can't wait to see what you make.
You're the one making it.
It's crazy. I've never seen anything like these plants before. It's like they're an invasive species. Not that I'm surprised. Calaglia's all dry and Cislodia is...
Watch out!
The hell? Is that a Zoogle?
That thing is huge! Everyone, be careful!
Why can't these dumb plants just keep to themselves?
Less whining and more fighting, thanks!
Yeah, I got you.
What? The enemy is over there! Around la la, magic! Crossblade! Focus, Ringo. You can't rely on yourself.
Don't be a martyr. You've got all your friends here.
Thanks.
Damn it! We can't get close enough to hit the main body!
Let's start by taking out the tentacles. I'm going to get lightning! Air flame! Reload!
You're finished!
Glacial spear! Here's the evil! Glacial spear! This one's mine! Dance to the wind! Reload! Air thrust!
You're finished!
Here I go! Gravitas field! Here goes! Air thrust! Healing
Here I
circle!
come! It's over!
Now you see what I can do!
Dance in the wind!
Dragon shell!
Glacial spear!
Here I
Here's the
come!
evil!
You're finished! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Dance in the wind! Breathe laser!
Take this! It's over! Raining
Dance in the wind! Air
You're my
thrust!
man!
Breathe
And what? Take this!
You're
finished!
Dragon shell! Dance in the wind!
Hurricane
I really owe you one.
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Here I come! Stardust! Tear!
Dragon shell! Dance in the
Here I
wind!
come!
Mega ray!
I can carve through armor!
You picked the wrong fight!
Dragon shell! One's mine!
Here I come!
Not in your dreams! Glacial spear! Here's the wind! Dragon shell! It looks like you got this one covered! Do it!
Everyone okay?
I'm starting to get that it's a trap feeling again, guys.
We'll just pray you're wrong. Hey, there's that cat.
Looks like it's not done leading us yet.
We won.
I hate camping out.
Should we really be lighting a campfire in the middle of a forest?
You scared of starting a fire? As long as we put it out thoroughly afterwards, we'll be fine. Really, it's a good thing to have a fire here. It'll keep the Zoogles away.
Have you both forgotten what we've come out here to do?
I'll let them relax, Shion. It's good to unwind every now and again.
If you say so.
Whoa, that came out perfect.
Shion, could we talk a moment?
Shouldn't you be resting?
I wanted to talk with you for a bit.
I don't really want to talk right now.
Right. I'll, stop bothering you then.
I didn't say you were bothering me. Sorry. Don't take it personally. I'm just not used to being around other people, so I don't really know how to chit-chat.
Well, for a start, you let your guard down a little. Hey, here's a thought. What if you tell me about your childhood?
What with my thorns and all, I didn't really have one. Not to speak of, anyway. Although, I guess I did have one friend.
Who was it?
A really old doll.
Oh.
When I was a little girl, the doll was the only thing I could touch and hold without worrying about my thorns hurting it. I would do things like dress it up or sit it on my lap when I was eating. The two of us were practically inseparable.
Can I ask something?
Is it about the fact that I played with dolls?
No, it isn't. I only wanted to ask who gave you the doll in the first place.
I don't remember. It was a long time ago.
Where is it now?
I had to leave it behind when I left Lenegus. I didn't have a choice. Most likely it's long gone at this point. You go ahead and sleep. I'm going to grab another bite to eat first. Morning. Ready to head out? This had better not all be for nothing.
Somehow I doubt it'll be a wasted trip.
Really? Whatever you say, I guess. Let's follow.
You know, for a guard, you're not too good at tailing people. Not to brag, but this kind of thing is my specialty.
So it really is you. When Law told us, I almost didn't believe it.
I'm just surprised you could do two things at once, Law.
What's that supposed to mean?
It looks like somebody needs to be put in their place.
The one time I wanted to resolve things peacefully. What the hell? I thought you wanted us to leave!
You'll never make me talk.
Not helpful. In fact, you're pretty damn stubborn, you know that?
Up and at 'em, let's go! Off the side! Water! Dance in the wind!
Meteor!
Glad you have your uses.
I'll show you how useful I can be!
Piercing roar!
I'm only getting started. Dance in the wind! And dance in the wind!
See what I can do!
Here's dance in the wind!
Burn!
And corruption! Annihilation!
I'm on it! Raining
I'll
slash!
bring you back from death to
Severing wind! Here I come! Here I come! Megasonic
Tiger
thrust!
blade!
Wind!
Mega ray! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Raging hurricane!
Now you see what I can do!
Annihilation! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Take that!
Burn in hell!
One last one!
Watch this!
Take this!
Healing hurricane!
Now I can let loose.
Did you just hear me?
Yes. I need you, remember?
Right.
Piercing roar! Tectonic corruption! Raging cascade! Raging cascade! Piercing roar! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Hear me! Burning! Glacial spear! Piercing roar! Breeze lancer!
Armor won't save you!
Burn!
Don't mind if I do! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Raging cascade! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Piercing roar! Raging cascade! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Dance in the wind! Air thrust! Go get it! Take it back into the fray!
Here I come!
Raging cascade! Raging cascade!
Sword Rain Alpha!
I never miss! Piercing roar! Hear me! Raging cascade! Glacial spear! Here's evil! Raging! The enemy is going all out! Tiger blade! Piercing roar!
Talent Hurricane! Glimmer Dragon!
Lightning! Time to shine!
Swallow Blade! Try this!
Crumble! Raging cascade!
Piercing roar! Swallow Blade!
Raging
Phoenix
cascade!
Fang!
I can carve through
Darkness! Burn!
Do it! Lock! Demon's descent!
Flashing Fang!
What's your deal, huh? Did Dohalim put you up to this? You send us away and then come to finish us off? I don't buy it.
I wonder. We came here following a black cat. What reason could you have for tagging along? Certainly not as a spy.
You think she might have business with whoever called us out here?
And even if she did, I highly doubt she was trying to keep us from harm. Am I wrong? Just who was it that led us out here? Answer me.
Are you serious?
Hold your horses. I'm the one who summoned you all here. Well, maybe not all. Nice of you to drop by, Kisara. It's been a while.
You two know each other?
Hello, brother.
So, you're the big heroes who liberated Calaglia and Cislodia, huh? It's an honor to meet you all.
We didn't do it all on our own. We had a lot of support from others along the way.
So, wait. Kisara's your sister?
Yep, that she is. The only family I have left. She was the dreamer of the two of us, full of hope for the future of this realm, for both Dahnans and Renans alike.
For siblings, you two don't exactly look like you're on the best of terms.
That's because Miguel here is a traitor. Isn't that right? We were in the Guard together. That is, until he was caught plotting to assassinate His Excellency Lord Dohalim. He took off after that.
Is that true?
You still believe that's what happened?
I don't see why I shouldn't.
Even if the truth slapped you in the face, you'd reject it. Same as back then. Heck, even now I'm still working to serve Lord Dohalim.
More lies. You haven't changed.
Before Lord Dohalim came to power, this country was ruled by an oppressive regime. We lost both of our parents to it. Back in those days, there were countless Dahnan children who had been orphaned by the Renans' tyranny, just like us. So we formed our own families among ourselves and helped each other out, surviving as best we could. And then Lord Dohalim came along. He abolished the oppression that kept us down, and the Dahnans were treated like people again. Menancia was reborn under his watch, and orphaned children became a thing of the past.
If so, then why did you betray him?
I'm not done talking. I'm sure you know the Renans are trying to harvest astral energy from us Dahnans.
Yes. Shion here told me that's how they decide their next sovereign.
That's right. There are 5 types of astral energy: earth, water, fire, wind, and light. All of them are contained within every living being.
And that's the excuse they use to enslave us.
You ever wondered what happens to living beings and other matter when they lose all their astral energy?
They just die, or so I thought.
If only. See for yourselves.
What the... Is that metal?
Not metal, but to be honest, your guess is as good as mine. I believe it's... nothing. Matter with no physical form. Just a reminder of what was once there. They call it the hollowing.
The hollowing?
The process itself is invisible to the naked eye, but it makes the impacted area reflective. Once it consumes my whole body, that's it for me. I'm dead.
What? That can't... Miguel, when were you going to...
A sinister plot is unfolding as we speak. One Lord Dohalim is likely none the wiser to. It was blind luck I even found out about it. I tried to warn the man for all the good it did. Take a look at this. It's called the Fruit of Helgen. When a Dahnan eats this fruit, their body enters a heightened state, one that causes them to emit more astral energy than usual.
Hold on. Could this be the reason Alphen and Lao were feeling out of sorts last night after we ate with Dohalim?
Sounds like you've been introduced to these things before. None too surprising either. Most of the realm's food supply contains traces of the fruit.
If that's what we ate, does that mean we'll become hollowed like your hand?
You don't need to worry. You'd have to consume a large amount of the fruit regularly to exhibit any symptoms.
But if that's the case, then why aren't I showing any symptoms? Why would you be inflicted and not me?
If I had to guess, because the guards' meals are free of it. Otherwise, they'd risk Lord Dohalim noticing. I tried to warn him, but all it got me was locked up. They force-fed me the fruit the entire time I was in chains. It's a miracle I made it out. They eventually left me for dead, thinking I would succumb to my condition. But I survived and managed to escape.
So the assassination plot, just a cover-up?
What?
Eventually, I found others like me, and together we founded the Gold Dust Cats. Our mission is to uncover the truth and warn Lord Dohalim. As you can see, though, we haven't gotten very far in that regard. But I'm hoping that's about to change, now you're here.
Which is all thanks to your faithful feline servant.
It was a shot in the dark, but fortunately you recognized her for what she was, and Zare accomplished her mission with flying colors.
So what's our plan of attack, boss?
One of the Lord's routine inspections of the city. It's the only time commoners can talk to him face to face. That's the idea, anyway. His security is bound to be on high alert, but with you lot along, it's the best chance we're going to get to approach him.
All right, we're in. But I have to know, how do you keep going with all you've been through? How have you not given up hope?
Hey, someone has to fight for the future of the Dahnans here.
The future?
Lord Dohalim may be a wonderful person, but in the end, he's still a lord like any other. And lords can be replaced. Once the current contest is over, the next lord of Elba Menancia will take over. Then it'll be back to square one for all of us. That's why it's imperative Lord Dohalim sees the light.
You really believe Dohalim is going to stick his neck out for a Dahnan like you?
Is it so impossible to imagine? Everything begins with a simple leap of faith.
Right.